Woohoo! Yoo-hoo! Let's go! Hi, my name is Sebastian. I'm 24 years old and with my friend Brian,
we travel all around the world for 11 months now. We cross Europe and Asia, and now we are
in America, and we are going to ride to Argentina for the next couple of years. So, we let you with the beginning of the video, the first month in Alaska and Canada.
After 5 amazing days in Juneau, it was time to get back on the road. This time for real, on our bicycle.
We just wake up this morning. We leave our Warmshowers host yesterday and we camp just in front of the sea. And this morning we take the ferry to go to Skagway.
seven hours on the water, and arriving there felt like stepping into a Wild West town.
Back in the 19th century, more than 100,000 people came here hoping to find gold. Few succeeded, but everyone left their mark. Even the old cemetery tells the story of people who didn't make it.
From Skagway, we start climbing the White Pass. It's steep even today. Back then, thousands of stampeders carried huge loads to survive the winter.
A few years later, the White Pass became a railroad.
Just in front of the US Custom, and we are out of the US for 2 months.
After hours of climbing, we reached the border.
And it's done! We made it to the top of the White Pass, the border between Alaska and Canada! Woohoo! 1,100 meters up. Yeah. Bye bye, Alaska. Yeah, let's go to Canada for 2 months now. Let's go. Goodbye, Alaska.
Suddenly, the landscape changed. It felt like another planet.
And we made it to Canada. Yeah. Just here. The flag just here. So it's perfect.
Go to the Yukon state.
We packed everything. We take our breakfast and we put some mosquito fence to protect from the plenty of mosquito and flies that are here. And let's go for our first day in
Canada. We have 70 kilometers to go to the first city, Carcross in Canada, a small village shaped by the Tagish First Nation.
We are now in front of the Tagish Lake, just 10 kilometers before Carcross, and it's very beautiful.
We love the old general store, open for over 100 years. It looks like the famous video games Red Dead Redemption. It's incredible. That night, we camped by a school, a quiet moment after the hard climb.
This morning we go to White Horse. A warm shower is waiting for us tonight, so we don't need to care about where to sleep. So it's a good feeling. And this morning we are going to visit again the city of Carcross with all this old house and the old train.
We are in front of the Carcross desert. We don't know why there are lots of sands, but why not?
Yoo-hoo! Let's go! Today we go to White Horse City. 70 kilometers to do. And we already done 7.
The road to White Horse was stunning. Turquoise lake, huge mountains. Every turn was beautiful.
when it's time to filter the day water. Take a while, but 2 liters every 5 minutes. Yesterday it was a rest day, and today we left White Horse around 11 after buying some food for the next 5 days. And now we are in the middle of nowhere.
But today there are lots of wind. It's horrible, but we have no choice. Go!
But just outside White Horse, my knees start hurting. Riding became impossible.
Yesterday my right knee was hurting me, so after the night it was okay, but it was hard to walk this morning. So we ride 35 kilometers, and after 35 kilometers I can't pedal longer, so we take a break on the side of the road and we stop a truck, and he helped us to go to the next town where there is an hospital. So the truck just dropped us in front of the gas station, just near the signpost forest of Watson Lake, and it's pretty impressive to see.
Thousands of signs from travelers all around the world. Then by chance we meet John and Denise, a Canadian couple. They invite us on an unaccepted 1,200 kilometers road trip. With them we found hidden spots, shared freshly caught fish, and even saw our first black bears.
Later, in Prince George, Warmshowers hosts welcomed us. Seb saw a physiotherapist and rest for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of cooking, fixing bikes, sharing stories, and making friends we'll never forget. Finally, we got back on our bikes. So, it's time to go. We just left the house of John and Joanne, our warm shower during 2 weeks, and the next step is the Mount Robson. The thing that will not be missing is climbing.
We just seen a family of bears, the mommy and 2 babies. It was a little bit far from the camera, but incredible to see from the bike. It was amazing, so cool. Let's go, we have just 2.5 kilometers to do before the rest area for tonight. Little problem. So the day is finished. We just arrived at our wild campground on the side of a wonderful river. So we just need to set up the tent now.
So, as Sebastian said before, we just saw 3 bears, and so for that we have a spray bear to defend us in case of a bear coming. So we are ready.
And now it's time to eat. So we set up the stove, and we are going to cook some pasta to add to our bolognese sauce. How do you feel, Brian, today?
Very good. We just hear the noise of the water. It's perfect, so peaceful here.
The road then carried us through some incredible forests. We were lucky enough to visit the ancient forest, or Chuntu-Voodoo Provincial Park in southern British Columbia.
This is a huge area of old-growth forest with trees hundreds, even thousands of years old, cedars and hemlocks reaching for the sky. The ground is soft, with moss and ferns, and rivers and streams flow everywhere.
It protects a rich ecosystem with animals like black bears, deer, and many bird species. Just being there was just magical.
So it's the first time I saw so giant tree. Look at the size of this thing, for example. It's just massive. That's some red cedar.
And just there we have one of the best views of a big glacier. Just here. No.
Normally we need to see this mountain, but today it's very cloudy. We are at the end of the first big climb of the day. We need to do a little break.
From there we reached McBride, a small town born from the railway in the early 19th centuries.
It grew as a station on the Grand Trunk Pacific Railway, bringing life to this remote valley. Its historic train station, built in 1919, still stands proud today, a symbol of the town's past and its connection to the railroad.
We spent the night in a small shelter next to the station.
And we have all we need, so electricity and a little table to cook, so it's perfect.
With the sound of passing train echoing through the mountain. To sleep, it's better without it.
It's just time for a little breakfast. We're just up in front of the railway station, and it seems to be so good, so let's go.
The next day we continued deeper into the Rockies, ready for whatever the road would bring.
The weather today is just wonderful. A blue sky with no cloud. We just have a little headwind. We are in the countryside. We leave the highway this morning to take little road. You don't need to take care about the giant truck, the giant RV. You just look at the landscape. Today, it's a wonderful day to ride a bicycle.
The road went through old forests and small railway towns until we reached Mount Robson, 3,954 meters covered in snow, the king of the Rockies. Cycling toward it is a memory we'll never forget.
Then came Jasper. Entering the Rockies, we were shocked. Fire had burned large parts of the forest. and large parts of the city. But Jasper also has history. The town didn't exist before the railway. In 1911, the Grand Trunk Pacific built a station. A community was born. The railway brought people, travelers, and explorers, opening the national park to the world.
So we are at the beginning of the Icefields Parkway. We buy enough food for 5 days without any markets. We are a little bit heavy.
Too much food.
Yeah, we buy, I think, food for 7-8 days, just for 5 days. So we are a little bit too heavy. We are going to eat a lot.
From Jasper, we follow the Icefields Parkway. Huge glaciers, turquoise lakes, mountain passes over 2,000 meters, and amazing wildlife. A caribou drinking at a lake, an elk wandering close, and little chipmunks running everywhere.
Finally, we reach Banff and Canmore. Banff is special, Canada's first national park, created in 1885, after railway workers found hot spring. Train brought visitors from the east, and hotel was built in the earth of the Rockies.
This is how mountains tourism started in Canada, and how these wild landscapes began to be protected.
We were welcomed with the warm again, before continuing deeper in the Rockies. And it was just the beginning
of a journey that will take us one pedal stroke at a time to the tip of the continent.
And thank you for following this video, our first video in English, and see you next time!
So subscribe to the channel to follow our journey to Argentina.